You ever have one of those moments, you've used a word your entire life, and then one day you just stop and think, wait, do I really know what that means? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to do with a word we hear all the time, behavior. We're going to take it apart piece by piece to show how a really clear, simple approach can totally unlock a deeper understanding. So think about it. How do you actually explain a word? Not just, tossing out a synonym, but getting right down to its absolute core. The secret really is to look at all the little pieces that make it tick. And that is our mission for today. So let's dive right in. Our test subject today is the word behavior, and we're going to use a fantastic tool to help us out, the Simple English Wiktionary. It's designed specifically for clarity, so let's see what we can dig up using its straightforward approach. Okay, first things first, let's get the easy stuff out of the way. You've probably seen behavior spelled two different ways, right? Well, in the United States, it's spelled without a U. But over in the UK and a lot of other places, they pop that U in there. It's a tiny difference, but hey, it's an important first step to knowing our word inside and out. Next up, let's talk about how the word actually sounds. Now, you see all those funny symbols there from the International Phonetic Alphabet? Don't worry about those. The real takeaway here is super simple. Behavior is a 3-syllable word. Just say it out loud with me. Behavior. See? Breaking it down like that already makes it feel a little less monolithic. All right, so we've got how it looks and how it sounds. Now we get to the really good stuff. What does it mean? And here's the twist. It turns out behavior isn't just one single idea. Nope, it's got like 2 different personalities, 2 completely different jobs it can do in a sentence. Okay, so here's personality number 1, and it's the one we probably use the most. In this sense, behavior is what's called an uncountable noun. The easiest way to think about this is to compare it to something like water or air. You can't have 3 waters, right? It's a general concept. It's talking about the overall way someone acts, their general vibe or conduct. And this example just nails it. When someone says his behavior is bad, they're not pointing to one single thing he did. They're making this big, broad statement about his conduct as a whole. It's a general quality, not some specific item you can put in a list and count. And this is where it all clicks into place. Look at the difference here. On the left, you've got that general, uncountable idea we just talked about. But look at the right. Here we see its other personality, the countable version. In this sentence, a behavior is a single specific action. We could literally count them. Cleaning is one behavior. Eating is another. Sleeping is a third. Each one is a behavior. That distinction is everything. So let's just step back and see what we've put together. We've basically built a full profile for our word. We know it's a noun. We know it's got 3 syllables. We know it can be this big, general, uncountable idea or a specific countable action. And we even know its direct opposite, misbehavior. We've gone from just a word to a detailed blueprint. Pretty cool, right? So why did we just spend all this time on one little word? Because, and this is the important part, this whole process is about so much more than just behavior. It's about a really powerful way to learn, well, pretty much anything. When you start with the basics and you demand clarity, you build a foundation of understanding that is just unshakable. And this, right here, this is the main takeaway. Breaking ideas down into their simplest, clearest parts isn't dumbing them down, not at all. It's about making them truly accessible, building real, solid knowledge that actually sticks. Clarity, that's the real foundation of understanding. And the best part is that you can use this exact method for anything you want to learn. This is your toolkit now. Step 1, start with the absolute basics. Step 2, define the main idea. Step 3, look for all the different ways it gets used. And step 4, find real, concrete examples. It's a simple 4-step process to get your head around any new concept. So there you have it. We took a word we thought was simple, we saw its hidden complexity, and we made sense of it all in a clear, structured way. Which really just leaves us with one final thought. If we can do this for behavior, what other big, complex ideas out there are just waiting for us to break them down and really understand them? What should we put under the microscope next? Thanks for digging into this with me.